Have you ever wondered what makes the US unique? It all begins with the birth of a nation. Picture this. It's the late 18th century, and the world is watching as 13 disparate colonies band together to challenge the might of the British Empire. This act alone, the audacity to rebel against the established order, would set the tone for the United States' unique identity. The American Revolution was no ordinary rebellion. It was a fight not just for independence, but for a radical idea that was unheard of at the time. The belief that a nation's people should have the right to govern themselves. This was a daring departure from the norm, a rejection of monarchy and aristocracy, and it placed the power squarely in the hands of the people. But the revolution was just the beginning. The real uniqueness of America was solidified in the drafting of the Constitution. This remarkable document, crafted by visionaries like Thomas Jefferson and James Madison, established a system of government designed to protect the rights of the individual and prevent the concentration of power. It set forth the principles of democracy, federalism, and the rule of law, creating a blueprint for a nation that would value freedom above all else. What's more, the Constitution was designed to be flexible, to adapt and grow with the nation. This is why it has endured for over 200 years, and why it continues to guide us today. It's a living testament to the values and vision of the Founding Fathers. And let's not forget the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution, which safeguard the freedoms we hold dear. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to a fair trial, among others. These rights fostered a sense of individualism and freedom that is quintessentially American. The birth of the U.S. set the groundwork for a nation unlike any other, valuing freedom and the pursuit of happiness. From the audacious rebellion against British rule, to the drafting of a constitution that empowers its people, the U.S. was born out of a desire for freedom and self-determination, and that, my friends, is what makes the U.S. unique. The U.S., often dubbed as a melting pot, owes much of its cultural richness to the influence of immigrants. The United States has always been a nation of immigrants, with waves of newcomers arriving from all corners of the globe. The earliest immigrants were from Europe, seeking religious freedom and economic opportunities. These early settlers brought with them their languages, traditions, and cuisines, which began to shape the American cultural landscape. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, a new wave of immigration began, this time from Southern and Eastern Europe. These immigrants, too, left their mark on the United States. Italian influences can be seen in the ubiquity of pizza and pasta across the country, while Jewish immigrants introduced foods like bagels and pastrami sandwiches. The 20th century also saw significant immigration from Asia and Latin America. Asian immigrants brought with them a wealth of culinary traditions, leading to the popularity of foods like sushi, pho, and kimchi. Latin American immigrants, on the other hand, have greatly influenced American music, introducing rhythms like salsa and reggaeton. But the influence of immigrants goes beyond food and music. They've also played a significant role in shaping the English language itself. Words like kindergarten from German, pasta from Italian, and salsa from Spanish have all found their way into everyday English vocabulary. And let's not forget about the holidays and traditions that immigrants have brought with them. From the Irish St. Patrick's Day to the Mexican Cinco de Mayo, these celebrations have become an integral part of the American cultural calendar. In essence, the United States is more than just a melting pot. It's a vibrant mosaic, a tapestry woven from the threads of countless cultures. Each immigrant group, with its unique traditions and experiences, has contributed to the rich and diverse fabric of American culture. The influence of immigrants has made the U.S. a culturally diverse and vibrant nation. American culture is synonymous with pop culture, and it didn't happen overnight. In the heart of the 20th century, a cultural revolution began to unfold. The silver screen of Hollywood started to glitter with a new kind of magic. Cinemas became the temples of dreams, where audiences were captivated by stories of love, adventure, and mystery. Hollywood, with its glamorous stars and imaginative directors, became an influential force in shaping American pop culture. Around the same time, a new sound was stirring the airwaves, the electrifying rhythm of rock and roll. It was more than just music. It was an expression of youthful rebellion and a desire for change. Icons like Elvis Presley and the Beatles not only dominated the music charts, but also influenced fashion, language, and attitudes, marking a significant shift in American pop culture. As the century turned, the digital revolution took center stage. The internet, smartphones, and social media platforms transformed the way we communicate, consume, and create content. It was a game changer for pop culture. Suddenly, anyone with an internet connection could create content and influence culture. It led to a democratization of pop culture, where viral memes, hashtags, and influencers became as influential as traditional media. Today, American pop culture is not confined to its borders. It permeates every corner of the globe, from the movie screens in Paris to the playlists in Tokyo, from the fashion runways in Milan to the trending hashtags in Mumbai. It's in the films we watch, the music we listen to, the clothes we wear, and the conversations we have online. American pop culture is a dynamic force. It's continuously evolving, reflecting the changing tastes, values, and aspirations of its people. It's a melting pot of influences, a mirror of society, and a powerful form of soft power that shapes perceptions about America around the world. American pop culture, with its global reach, has become a defining aspect of the country's uniqueness. If there's one thing that truly sets the US apart, it's the spirit of innovation. This ethos, this drive to push boundaries and reinvent the wheel, has been a cornerstone of American culture since its inception. It's a spirit that has burned brightly from the days of the Industrial Revolution right up to the present day in the heart of Silicon Valley. The Industrial Revolution, a transformative period in the 19th century, was a testament to America's innovative spirit. It was a time when ingenious inventors like Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison were shaping the future with their groundbreaking inventions. These pioneers didn't just advance technology, they fundamentally changed how we live and work. Fast forward to the 20th century, and you see this innovative spirit continue to blossom. In the mid-20th century, America was at the forefront of the space race. The audacious goal to land a man on the moon set by President Kennedy showcased the nation's bold ambition and unwavering commitment to technological advancement. And when Neil Armstrong took that historic step on the lunar surface, it was a triumphant moment that echoed the spirit of American innovation. In recent decades, the epicenter of this spirit has shifted to Silicon Valley, the home of tech giants and startups alike. Here, a new generation of innovators is redefining the boundaries of possibility. They're creating technologies that are transforming our lives, from how we communicate to how we navigate the world. The likes of Steve Jobs and Elon Musk have become modern-day icons of this innovative spirit. But it's not just about the big names and the billion-dollar companies. The spirit of innovation is ingrained in everyday American life. From the garage inventor, tinkering away at the next big thing, to the tech-savvy teenager developing a new app, the drive to innovate is a fundamental part of the American DNA. The spirit of innovation is deeply ingrained in the US culture, leading the nation to the forefront of global advancements. It's a spirit that continues to shape the US and the world, making America a beacon of innovation and progress. So, what makes the US unique? It's a blend of historical events, cultural diversity, pop culture dominance, and a spirit of innovation. We embarked on a journey, beginning with the birth of a nation, an event that set the stage for the formation of a culture that would be distinctly American. The brave souls who ventured into the unknown, establishing colonies and later a country, laid the groundwork for the United States as we know it today. Their tenacity and pioneering spirit can still be seen in the fabric of American society. From there, we explored the influence of immigrants, the brave individuals who left their homelands in pursuit of the American dream. The US is a melting pot, a beautiful tapestry woven from countless cultures and traditions. Each wave of immigration brought with it new flavors, new perspectives, and new ideas that have enriched and diversified the American cultural landscape. Next, we delved into the rise of pop culture, a phenomenon that has propelled America to the forefront of the global stage. From Hollywood blockbusters and Broadway musicals to rock and roll and hip-hop, American pop culture has become a global force, resonating with audiences around the world and shaping global trends. Lastly, we celebrated the spirit of innovation that is so intrinsic to the American identity. From the light bulb to the moon landing, from the microchip to the internet, American innovation has revolutionized the way we live, work, and connect with each other. Each of these elements has played a critical role in defining what it means to be American. They have shaped the nation's identity, influenced global trends, and left an indelible mark on the world. From its founding to the present day, the US has remained unique, constantly evolving, and leaving its mark on the world stage. That's